Hey, it's Steph. Thanks for watching today's video. I have an update to the Face the Music Project Pan. This was created by Jessica and Misty in collaboration with the Fantastic Ladies Facebook group. I will have all of that linked down below if you are interested in joining. This is a project based off of songs, and they do throw in a few musical artists as well, but it's mostly songs, and there are over 300 prompts that Jessica and Misty have created. They do have some that they've added along the way that people have suggested, which I think is so fun that they're taking suggestions. I've thought of a few songs myself, but I'm like, they already have over 300. Like, I don't want to add to the chaos. But this is a rolling style project with monthly updates on the 12th of each month, and it ends December 12th of this year. They suggested 3 to 6 items at a time, but I've been rolling in 10 new prompts every single update, no matter how many prompts that I've reached my goal from the previous update. I know that sounds a little crazy, but I just love this project and I want to reach all of the prompts, as many prompts as possible. So I have really low usage goals. Usually it's like 5 uses, or if it's something I know I can use a little more frequently, I'll do 10 uses, but I am loving my low usage goals. It is helping me be really successful in this project. But before I get into my update, if you're not familiar with my channel and you're not subscribed, I mostly do panning content. I have been loving getting back into panning this year after, having a baby. I've been getting back into the swing of things. And yeah, if you enjoy that kind of content, please subscribe before you leave and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoy. So there have been a few items that I have not reached my goal yet and rolled over from previous updates. So from my second update, there was a prompt for Nothing's Gonna Stop Us Now, and that's a product that won't defeat you. I rolled in my Tree Hut Coconut Lime Shave Oil. I had this in a project previously for a goal to finish, and I did not finish it, so I'm just not letting this defeat me. I want to finish it in this project. The last update, I only had 2 uses, and that was from using it 1 time per month, which I know sounds like nothing, but yeah, anyway. So I just said last month I wanted to use it at least 2 times before this next update, and I'm really happy to say that I did use it 2 times, and I'm just going to call this an empty. There's a little bit of product left on the bottom, but as you can see, the straw, the pump, it doesn't reach the product, so every time I've used it, I've had to dump it out on my hand, and it's just getting really annoying, and I cannot, it takes me 10 minutes to get it out of the bottle, and I'm like, I'm over it. I've had this for 2 years, something like that, and I love it. I have a backup of it. This is just really annoying to use now, and there's probably only half an application left anyway. So I'm calling it an empty. I already shared it on my Instagram for my March empties, so I'm very happy to finally roll this out, and I did not let it defeat me. The next prompt was from the last update, and it rolled over. No, it's from my third update. And that was Boy With Love, and that is a unisex product. I rolled in this massive CeraVe moisturizing cream. I use this in my nighttime routine, and my goal is to finish it. I will have weights on the screen. It's really hard to tell where this product is because you can't see through the packaging, and it's also white and it matches the packaging on the inside. But I had 12 uses last update, and I was able to use it 15 more times. I have not finished it, but this is where I'm at. Last update I shared that I could not pump it out of this anymore, so every time I used it, I would just use what came out on this little applicator. It is now time that this is not enough product, so I have been just scooping it out with my fingers. I don't like that, but it is what it is. I have, how many uses? I have 27 uses so far in this project. Hopefully I can have it as an empty next update, but it is rolling on and continuing in this project. And then there was one more item from my third update that rolled over. It is for the song Under Pressure, and that is a product you feel pressured to use before it goes bad. I rolled in a product with SPF in it because of course you want to use it up before the SPF expires, and that is my e.l.f. Holy Hydration Face Cream. It has SPF 30. I use this in the morning under my makeup. I have it on today. I want to finish this, and I had 9 uses last update, and I was pretty disappointed in myself for only using it 9 times in a month. So I actually used this 16 times this past month-ish, and I'm really happy that I was able to almost double my usage, but I have not finished it yet. So again, this is going to be really hard to see because the product is white, but I will have the weights on the screen, so hopefully you can see how much product I've used. So far in this project, I've used it, what is that, 25 times. So hopefully I can have that as an empty as well. Those were the only products that had rolled over from previous updates, so let's get into the items that I rolled in last month. The first product was for the prompt Bed of Roses, and that is a rose or flower theme. I rolled in my Ravi Beauty Effortless Lip in the shade Dahlia, so that's a flower. My goal was 10 uses, and I am really annoyed because I cannot find this product. I did use it 4 times since the last update, since I rolled it in, and so I used it a couple times, then I lost it, and then I found it, and I used it like once or twice more. Sorry, I have a hair on my lip. And then I lost it again. I looked through my purses, like I have 2 ongoing purses that I use. I looked through my diaper bag, like I'm wondering if it's in my car. Hopefully not, because it might be like melting in the sun. But yeah, so I can't show you the item, but I did get 4 out of 10 uses, and it is staying in the project. It's a very easy, like sheer formula that I can wear every day, so hopefully I can get this rolled out next update. The second prompt was brown sugar, and that is a sweet themed product. I rolled in, where is it? I rolled in a Viseart eyeshadow palette. This is the Petite Force Lilas. I think I pronounced that correctly. Somebody told me in the comments that I was pronouncing it wrong, so I'm so sorry. But my goal was to use this No Pan Left Behind twice, so I wanted to use each shade 2 times. It is a gorgeous, just neutral little quad, so I figured that would be really easy. I was able to use this No Pan Left Behind style 2 times. So the first look I created was with all 4 shadows, and I will have that on the screen. And then I created a look using these 2 bottom shades and like a beautiful minty blue color in the inner half of my lid. And then today I used these top 2 shades in this look I have on today. I have other shadows mixed in as well, but I have this rosy shade in my crease and then this in the inner half of my lid. So this is such a beautiful formula. I had never used Viseart before. I'm so glad I have this, and it's so cute and perfect for every day. I could take this traveling with me. I could do so much. So I am happy to have met my goal, and I'll be rolling it out. The next prompt was for Cheap Trick, and that is any product under $5. And basically any product that you get from shopmissay.com is under $5. Of course, like they have their cleansing balm. I think this is like $8, or I'm getting off track. I rolled in my AOA Studio Paw Paw contour stick, and I have the shade Nude. This was, I think I remember, if I remember correctly, it was like $1.55, and it is a beautiful formula. It is so blendable. It's like the perfect shade. I won't swatch the eyeshadow palette, but this is the contour shade. It's just perfect for my skin tone. My goal was to use this 5 times, and I was able to use this 5 times. I actually used it 7 times because it's just so nice. I am trying to finish a cream bronzer, so I couldn't use this every time I did my makeup, but I did layer this, and I use this as like a nose contour sometimes. Yeah, it's just so easy. I found that I over apply it sometimes, and if I do that, it gets a little muddy, so you have to be really careful because it's very pigmented. But I'm so happy to have met my goal in this, and it is rolling out. Next is diamonds, and that is a diamond or gemstone theme. So I rolled in my e.l.f. Baked Highlighter. This is in the shade Moonlight Pearls, and I did have to look it up, and pearl is technically a gemstone. I did not know that. This was the only highlighter that I had in rotation that I've been working on. So my goal was 10 uses, but I knew that my usage would just be based on how many times that I've done my makeup since the last update. So I've done my makeup 19 times. This is including today. I have this highlighter on my cheekbones, chin, nose, everywhere you would put highlight. And this is what it's looking like. Hopefully you can see that there is some nice wear in this area. And this is the oldest product that I have in my entire collection. I did go through every item in my collection and try to find like my past orders from like Ulta, Sephora, you know, brand websites, etc. This is from 2014. I'm happy to say this is like the only product that I have past, I think 2019 that I know of. I think like my Sultry palette is before that, but I bought that in store, so I don't really have the exact date. I'm getting off on a tangent again, but this is it swatched. It's just a beautiful highlighter. So I definitely met my 10 use goal. It is rolling out of this project. I'm really happy to say that it did not cause any irritation, even though it's so old. Like I don't have any of those like Nilliet bumps or nothing. So yeah, I'm really happy. I can keep this in my collection, and it's just so beautiful. It might be my favorite highlighter in my collection. I'm not sure. I'm feeling very chatty today. I'm trying to go fast though, because of course baby boy is waking up right now. The next prompt was It Takes Two, and that is a dual product. It could be double-sided, a dual palette, etc. I rolled in my Give Beauty Feelin' Cheeky blush, and it has 2 shades in here. I have the colorway Honeymoon Phase. This is what it is looking like. Oh, I had trouble opening this last time too. There we go. It is just a beautiful, cool toned duo. This top shade is shimmery and this is matte. My goal was to use this 5 times, just in any capacity. I could mix the shades, I could use one shade, and I did kind of play around with that. Hopefully I will have pictures on the screen of the different combinations, but I did reach my goal. I used this 5 times out of 5, so I'm really happy to be rolling this out, and I will swatch them. Trying to be better about swatching. So this is the lighter shade and this is the darker shade. Hopefully you can see that. I love this. It's very nice. And I'm happy that it's rolling out of this project. I'm wondering how long I can leave him in his crib. Ugh. He's not happy. Next is Memories. And that is a product that brings back memories. I rolled in the nail polish that I used on my wedding day. This is the Sally Hansen Insta Dry nail color in the shade Slick Slate. My goal was 3 uses and I've used it once out of those 3 uses. If you've watched some of my recent videos, you saw me wearing this. I could have easily redone my nails for this video, but I just didn't have the time. So I have 2 more uses left. I love this shade on its own, but I also think it's a great base for when I want to do like a shimmery eyeshadow as nail polish. I will pop it on top of this. So I probably will do that at least once out of the 2 remaining uses. So it is staying in the project. Sorry, I'm watching my baby. Next is Moves Like Jagger, and that is a brand from the UK. I thought it was really funny in my video last time because I said I really only had one brand from the UK and it was Cosmic Brushes. And then I proceeded to roll in a P. Louise makeup item for another prompt, and that's also from the UK. So I don't know if any of you caught that, but for this prompt, brand from the UK, I rolled in a Cosmic Brushes Winter Wonderland eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. And my goal was just to use this for one look. I did my very first palette bingo video on my channel using this palette. And if you didn't catch that video, I will have it linked down below, but I did create my look with this palette. Ooh, this is very impactful and gorgeous. It's very springy as well as wintry. I also think I could create some really beautiful summer looks with this. Depending on what else I'm working on, I might be able to do that or not. But I did meet my goal with this. I'm very happy to have this in my collection. But it is rolling out of this project. I'm trying to get through these prompts and then I'll go get him and I will have to just come back and introduce the remaining items later. But the next is Natural, and that is a nature themed product. This is the P. Louise item I talked about, the Cheek of It liquid blush in the shade Legally Lavender. I just wanted to use this 5 times and I did. I use this in various videos. I think you saw it in that Winter Wonderland palette bingo, and this has like no impact on my face, or it doesn't have like the impact that I would want. Here it is stamped on my skin. I ended up mixing this with a lipstick that I'm panning on my cheeks as a cream blush, and I really liked it that way. So, oh, I also mixed it in with a yellow concealer under my eyes, and that worked out too. I think I will keep it in my collection for now, but I did consider decluttering this shade. I might keep it just as a mixer or to declutter something, or Franken. Why did I say declutter? I don't know. But I did reach my 5 use goal, so it is rolling out. Okay, second to last, Say My Name. And that is a product with a person's name. I rolled in a ColourPop lippy pencil in the shade Dopey. That's the name of one of the dwarfs from Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs. My goal was 5 uses, and this was brand new when I rolled it in. And I did get my 5 uses out of it, and I actually flattened the pencil. So I have not sharpened this again, but my 5th use got it all the way down. Let's see if I can swatch it. Oh my gosh, that hurts. I'm like scraping my hand. Here's a light swatch of it. Gorgeous, cool tone, neutral. I loved this. This was like so nice. I'm turning into a lip liner girly and I don't know who I am, but it is rolling out of this project. The very last prompt that I've been working on is White Snake, and that is a white color or snake theme. Oh, baby boy is really going at it. I rolled in my ColourPop That's Taupe eyeshadow palette. As you can see, it has snake skin on the packaging, but also some of the names in here, well, all of the names are based off of like snakes. There's boa, python, constrictor, snake eyes, etc. But my goal was just to use this for one look, and I ended up creating that look on my birthday. March 28th is my birthday. I turned 33, if you are curious, but I will have the look that I created on the screen. This is one of my all-time favorite palettes in my collection, so I thought it was fitting to use this on my birthday, and I created just such a beautiful neutral look. So I feel like I've been talking really fast, but I feel like when I edit my videos, sometimes I'm talking slower than I feel. So I probably am going at a good pace. I have to go get my baby. He is awake. So I will just have to come back maybe next nap time and introduce my new prompts. I will be rolling in 10 more items. So I'll be back in 1 second. Okay, I'm back. It's been a few hours, so I probably look crazy. Went on a walk, had sunglasses, so I probably have like sunglass marks. My hair, I don't know. I apologize. But I just put baby boy down for another nap. So let's talk about the items that I'm rolling in this month. I am very excited. Don't mind me if I sing all of these songs. The first prompt is Every Light in the House is On. Every light in the house is on. Okay, a highlighter. So I just rolled out my e.l.f. highlighter, so I definitely needed another one. And I decided to roll in a cream highlighter from Sydney Grace. This is the shade Sugar Cookie. And this is what it looks like. I have swatched this, but I have not put it on my face. It's pretty icy, which is good for, you know, me. But there it is right there. I am trying to finish a cream highlighter this year, so I want to keep the goal on this low, especially. So I'm just going to do 5 uses. For like a base product like this, I usually would do maybe 10 uses, but 5 uses on this. I'm excited. The next prompt is Heads Carolina, Tails California. Heads Carolina, Tails California. Pick 2 products and flip a coin to see which one to pan. I thought that prompt was so fun. So I picked 2 products I have not used. They're liquid eyeshadows. One is Sydney Grace, and is there a name? Oh, Divinity. It looks like this gorgeous like golden champagne color. You can see it right here. Hello. And then this is from Ulta Beauty. It's technically an eye primer, but it's tinted and it's in the shade Champagne. I did not realize this was a primer, so it is categorized as a liquid eyeshadow in my inventory. But yeah, these are brand new, unopened, never used. So let's go. I don't want to actually like flip a coin, but I will go to a website. I'm sure they have one. Flip a coin. Oh, it just flipped. But I'm going to screen record this. Let's do Heads is Sydney Grace and Tails is Ulta. So let's flip it. Heads. So another Sydney Grace product. I will swatch this for you guys and for me because I've never used it. It's kind of liquidy. I am not one to use liquid eyeshadows, so I'm really happy I'm rolling this in. Oh my gosh. That is gorgeous. Wow. That's going to be a really good base for some of the shimmers I'm working on. But I'm just going to do a 5-use goal on that one. Next is I don't want to miss a thing. And I don't want to miss a thing. Products you got because of FOMO. And I think this is the epitome of that prompt for me. It is the Hourglass Ambient Lighting Edit palette. It is the jellyfish version. This was their last holiday release, and they have these every year, and I always am tempted and I always want to get one. And this last year I was feeling especially, what's the word, left out? No, I just wanted it. I wanted it so bad. And jellyfish, I've always loved jellyfish. I used to paint them and draw them like all the time. If I have, yeah, I think I have some that I can throw up on the screen. But this is what it looks like on the inside. This is the lightest shade of like all of the options, and so I just thought it was perfect, and it was like meant to be because it was jellyfish. But there are looks like 3 blushes, no, 2 blushes, a highlighter, 2 finishing powders, and a bronzer. So I just want to use this palette 10 times. It does not matter what I use in those 10 uses, and each shade counts as a use. So if I use like the highlighter, the blush, and the bronzer in like a day, that counts as 3 individual uses because I'm just panning a lot of face products right now, so I think that is fair. I have not, that's a lie. I was gonna say I've never used it, but I think I used it once, like right when I got it. I got this around the time, it was like maybe a month or so before my son was born, and I remember somebody telling me like this could always remind me of my pregnancy, so it's kind of sentimental as well. Granted, I bought a lot at the end of my, no, it was like after he was born, because he was born in August, late August, August 31st. So it must have been after that. So yeah, it kind of commemorates my baby's birth and FOMO. Okay, next is I like it, I love it. I like it, I love it, I want some more of it. A product you would repurchase. And what did I grab for that? Oh, I can't believe I'm saying this because if you've been around, I have always said I do not wear lip liners. I don't need lip liners, blah blah blah. But I worked on a lip liner in like last year and the year before that, and I was wanting more shades. Like it was a very warm toned lip liner, and I was really wanting some cool tones. So at the end of last year, I decided to buy a few different shades, and now I use them every day. And especially this ColourPop lip liner in the shade Heart On. I love this. I actually used this on a whim in my Get Ready With Me video where I did a very pink, like monochromatic look, and I really wanted like a pink lip, and I grabbed this and it was like the perfect match to my eye look and my shirt that I was wearing. And ever since then, if I ever want to cool down a lip, like I could totally put it on top of this lip right now. Or yeah, I use it in a lot of my looks and a lot of my videos. I have had to sharpen it a couple times, and the thing is coming out. Of course, I just pushed it down and it's not going to come out, so whatever. But I will swatch this Heart On shade. And this is it here. It's just such a beautiful pink, like fuchsia color. My goal is just 5 uses because like today I don't wear it. I wouldn't wear it for every look, but should I do 10 uses? No, 5 uses. That's what I did in my other lip liner, so I will do it for this lip liner. But that will not be hard for me. Next is Queen of Hearts, and I actually don't know the song, so you don't have to listen to me sing. And that is a love-themed product. I'm rolling another Viseart palette in. This is the Floret Amour, which I don't know exactly what that means, but I know it has something to do with love. It's like my love or love. I'll have it on the screen. This is actually like an eye and face palette. It has 2 blushes. I still have the little plastic on it. So I have not used this. Does that look crooked to you? It is crooked. Are these magnetic? These are magnetic. I had no idea. Okay, sorry. Sidetracked. That was really bugging me how it was all lopsided, but these are the shades. It does look very similar to the other palette that I have, but these are more purple tones and the other was like more mauvey pinks. So my goal again is to use these No Pan Left Behind twice, and I just want to use these blushes one time just to see if I even like the colors. I'm sure I'll like this one, but this one looks a little coral to me, so I might just mix them together. But yeah, I'm excited. I had no idea these shades were magnetic. So that's a cool discovery. Oh, I didn't swatch. I will have the shades swatched on the screen. Next is Raspberry Beret. She wore a raspberry beret. And that is a berry color theme or product. I'm going to roll in another one of these P. Louise The Cheek of It liquid blushes. And this is the shade Raspberry Ribbon. So I thought that was perfect. I have not used it, but let's squeeze it out together. That looks so pretty. It matches my shirt. Hello. Ooh. Yeah, this one definitely is going to work for me a little better just because the shade is dark enough to see. Wow, that matches my shirt. Excuse me. My goal for this is 5 uses. Next is Redneck Woman. Cause I'm a redneck woman, I ain't no high class broad. And I get so hung up on singing, but I just want to sing all the songs. An inexpensive product. I've been looking for an excuse to roll this into a project. It is Essence The Blush, and I have the shade Befitting. I hear amazing things about these blushes from Essence, but I haven't tried it yet. And I've had it in my collection forever, but I have not even swatched it. So let's swatch it now. It's just a really nice neutral mauve. It's right there. Do you see this pink right here? That is staining from the other P. Louise blush that I swatched earlier, so I wonder if this is gonna stain me too. But yeah, there is the Essence blush. That'll look good over any cream product or by itself. So I'm going to do 10 uses on that blush. Single ladies. Oh, single ladies. Oh, single ladies. An eyeshadow single. I actually had a Pretty for Your Face single picked out for this prompt, but in between filming my first half of this video and now, I got some friend mail from Laura. Her channel is Laura Force, and she decluttered some palettes to me. Bless her soul. She also included some little extra goodies, probably I think for my birthday, because her little note in there said happy birthday and stuff. So I thought that was so sweet. And she included some Cleona single eyeshadows, which I've never tried Cleona before. And yeah, I was just like, that's so generous. Thank you, Laura. I've already said thank you personally, but so here, I'm going to be rolling in one of the single eyeshadows she sent me. This is from the Stained Glass collection. I haven't even opened it, so I don't know what shade it is. But I could see through the little window that it's a color that I really want to try. Oh, oh wow. Oh my. She knows me. Like, how could she get rid of this gorgeous shade? It did get a little bit cracked, like down here. Hello. Down in this corner, you can see a little bit of damage, but wow, look at that gorgeous shade. It is called Opulent. Let's swatch it. Oh, it feels so smooth. There it is on my hand. Oh wow. I'm gonna have a lot of fun with this. Now, I'm panning quite a few eyeshadow palettes and just eyeshadows in general, so I'm just gonna do a 3-use goal on this. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to reach that in a month, to be honest. Just depends on the other shades that I'm working on. This is the Pretty for Your Face shadow I was going to roll in. It's the shade Eliza. But this is the new one. Thank you, Laura. Next is Surfing USA. I think it's like everybody go surfing, Surfing USA. Is it the Beach Boys? I don't know. I'm going crazy. And that is a summer or beach themed product. Oh, I was like so confused. And that is the other single that is in this palette. This is from Sydney Grace, and it is called Sitting on the Dock. And I love going to the lake in the summer. We usually go on my parents' pontoon boat, but sometimes we fish off of the dock. So I just think sitting on the dock is a perfect summer theme. And this is the shade. It's just a beautiful brown. I didn't even think about this, but I'm panning a similar shade in my deck of panning. Whoopsie, but spoiler, I'm almost done with my goal with that shade, so that'll be fine. This is actually a very nice cool toned pinky brown. I got this in one of the mystery bags in their Christmas and July sale, so that was a nice shade to receive. I will just do 5 uses on that. And then the last song that I rolled in is the Ketchup song, which I've never heard of. If you know what that is, Let me know down below because I never heard that before. I'm definitely going to look it up though. And that is a food themed product. This is another product that I've been wanting to roll into a project, but I just didn't have the opportunity. And this is the Beauty Bakery Flour Loose Powder, Setting Powder. It's better, not bitter. Is it true they're going out of business? I feel like I saw that somewhere online. This is brand new. There's absolutely like no windowing whatsoever in this package, and the plastic is still even. You can't see it, but I haven't even taken the plastic off the sifter. Oh, that's nice. This is one that you can like move around. That's really nice if I go traveling with it. My goal for this is just to use it. I set my face every single day, and I do have my Maybelline Fit Me loose powder open right now, and that's what I've been using, but I really want to test this out and see if I like it. I got this. Was this decluttered to me? I either got this secondhand, like in a bundle. I think that's what I got this on Poshmark, I think, like last year when I bought a few eyeshadow palettes. And the seller was selling this, and I was like, ooh, I want to try that. So I'll say my goal is 10 uses, but I'm hopefully going to be doing my makeup at least 15-ish times between updates. I've been keeping track of the number of days I do my makeup every month. Because this lands kind of in the middle of a month, the numbers don't really line up to like the amount that I do my makeup in a month. But I've been averaging 19 or 20 days a month doing my makeup. As I stated before, I did my makeup 18 times between last update and today. And I'm filming this on the 9th. It's going up on the 12th. But, you know, take every opportunity I can with a baby. So yeah, I hope that kind of gives you a little perspective on my usage. Of course, I have other projects going on. I have my Throwback 30 and my deck of panning. And then also, you know, Project Level Up and Pan Those Eyeshadows are my eyeshadow projects. And there is another project coming up at the end of April, if you guys are familiar with what is coming. The Graveyard Project Pan by Emily. Yeah, I'm definitely joining that. I already have my products picked out, so I'm really excited. But yeah, I am stoked for all these products, and I just love this project. So thank you, Jessica and Misty, for creating it. Again, I will have them linked down below. Of course, check them out. Unfortunately, Misty just posted a health update, and she is taking a break from panning, which, like, yes, go do whatever you need to do for your health and well-being. We will miss your updates. But yeah, I can't imagine going through what she is going through. So, but we keep in touch every now and then. So I just wish her all the best. But I will have all that information, Fantastic Ladies, Misty, Jessica, everything linked down below. If you're not subscribed to my channel, I hope you do so before you leave. And I will see you all in my next video. Bye.